So it is now the next morning. That was the pad for sleeping in last night. Really grateful just to have the roof over my head, to be honest, and just packing my bags to go back again now. So yesterday, ride stats in total, I put them on the screen here. But it was 165k, 31k an hour average. So I'm pretty pleased with that, considering I had this massive bag on the back of the bike. But it's going to be the same again in the opposite direction today, so I hope that there was no wind. I ate a saurian loaf for fueling yesterday, and today's fueling is just going to be a pack of giant Skittles. I've looked at how many grams of carbs are in there, and in this pack there's about 150 grams of sugar, 150 grams of carbs. So that should get me round, alongside a bottle of sugar water, that should get me around this ride. So just come down the coast to Goring now. I'm about 25 minutes in, and Lloyd's just going to spin round and head back towards Brighton way. Thanks for having me, mate. It's been a good couple of days. Lloyd was just saying that it's not an ordinary thing for someone just to jump on their bike and just ride 100 miles and then 100 miles back. A lot of people will just be like sat in their room watching TikToks and like just all depressed, and like it's just such lovely weather. And I think the bike and getting out like this is one of the best ways for your mental health, physical health, and just really enjoying it. I'm going to crack on now. It's been good to see you, mate.
Yeah, and you. See you soon.
You know, one of my favourite things, especially when you're riding on new roads, was getting shouted at on the main road to get in the bike lane, even though I've turned on it from a B road onto an A road for like a mile stretch. And you don't know there's a bike lane until you're on the road. And even so, the bike lane's a shared path with pedestrians and gravel on it and junctions, and I don't want to be cruising down that road at 24 miles an hour. There was like 3 people in the space of 4 minutes, all rolled the window down to tell me to get into the bike lane, even though there's no way of me teleporting across to it at that point. And also I wasn't holding them up whatsoever because they literally just overtook me. Anyway, we're making pretty good pace at the moment. The Skittles are providing pretty good fueling. I've just got the bag in my back, and because the bag's open in my pocket, I can literally just reach into my pocket and grab a Skittle. There's actually a pretty decent amount of fuel. Come on then, come on. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to give way to that side. It's so frustrating when cars do that. If he just pulled straight round the roundabout, I could just get across. But he's like, no, go on. Indecisive drivers. It's just like, commit. If you commit and show your intention with where you're going, then I can commit and show my intention where I'm going, and everyone's happy. But anyway, I won't waffle on. Time to press on now, and I'll see you in a little while. We have now made it back into the New Forest. As you can see, there's some trees, therefore we're in the New Forest. Feeling good, legs still feel good, to be honest. Nearly 4 hours in. Obviously legs are fatiguing a little bit. I mean, it's been about 2 months since I rode longer than 4 hours on a bike. I can't expect my legs to be golden, but they're not bad. I mean, this certainly isn't the most calculated fueling strategy, but I think I've got enough grams of carbs. I guess we'll wait and see. If I pick up the camera in 45 minutes and I'm swinging half an hour from home, then you know something's gone severely wrong.
1 hour later.
Okay, about 20 minutes to go, and I'll admit it, I'm bonking. It's been so long since I've felt like this, because these days, you know, with experience, you always plan your nutrition and you know how many grams of carbs per hour, and you know your body. Honestly, I'm starting to lose it mentally. I can barely even talk or hold this GoPro up in the air. It's hard to steer straight or think straight when you bonk, because it literally is your glycogen stores, you know, basically sugar stores, are just depleted. So your body can't function as it usually can, because every cell runs on sugar, pretty much. I know it's a very oversimplified analysis. That's what endurance sports has really taught me. You know, you don't, people don't like to throw around the word sugar. They say sports drink or energy gel. And realistically, all that you need from sports drinks and energy gels is sugar. That is what your body is taking and absorbing and using it as fuel. I'm literally just puppy pawing, holding the GoPro out in front of me as if it's the tri-stick, riding at 150 watts now, but because I'm getting aero, I'm going 35k an hour. I'll put this away, otherwise I might crash, but I'll see you at home. Oh, I think this is gonna, I don't know about you, but I think this is gonna hit the spot. Yeah, you know it's not good when you smash the whole pizza in about 5 minutes and you still feel just as hungry as you did before you ate the pizza. It's quite difficult to keep track of a timeline when you're doing this stuff, and I should have vlogged a little bit of going into Spoons and going around Brighton with Lloyd, because that's the content that you guys want to see, you know? Like, it's mainly bike content with a little bit of lifestyle stuff supplemented around the outside, just to flesh it out a little bit, make it a bit more authentic and, you know, enjoyable to watch, a bit more variation. I'm not going to vlog everything that I get up to, obviously, but I think it's quite nice sometimes to have things around the exercise, because, you know, it's a bit more of my general lifestyle. But anyway, I won't go on. It's been a really good couple of days. I don't know whether I'll split this video into 2 yet. Probably will, because there's probably enough content to split it into 2. So if this is part 2, then thanks for watching both videos. Next thing coming up, really, is the Sunday Gillingham road race, which I've entered, which is a Cat 3-4 road race, which should be interesting. I was going to say it's my first road race of the year, but I did do a road race about 3 weeks ago, but I punctured within 10 minutes, which was really frustrating. So this Gillingham road race, I fancy my chances. I won't say any more, and we'll just have to see how we get on. Anyway, guys, thank you once again for watching. Big shout out, I know she's not watching this, but big shout out to Lloyd's parents, particularly his mum, who obviously let me stay around. And a massive thank you to Lloyd as well for having me and for showing me around Brighton. And if you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave it a like. Please subscribe. My name is Zach, and I'll see you next time.